This is 4 years on HRT. Well, as of yesterday, November 20th, 2014. It's been 4 years since I started the physical part of my transition. Yeah. The last week or so, what's happened was, just mostly the same stuff, except more acne. You can see there was a spot right here, a few right there, which is nothing I can do about that. Had more acne. It's like right through here, because not being on the prescriptions at the time. And yeah, recently, the 19th, yeah, I seen the doctor, had my prescriptions filled at Walmart is where I had my prescriptions filled. It was a lot cheaper than Walgreens, so even though there's still a slight issue with the insurance I'm paying for $60, it was still cheaper. So if they weren't paying for, they're paying for 30 of the estradiol but not 60, so I had to pay an extra $5. But yeah, it's not that much, it's not too bad, but I had to call and figure out what's going on with that. So let's see here, my leg hair hasn't been doing much, still doing the same thing. It just takes a couple of, I noticed it takes a couple of days for the hair to show up. So yeah, I'm still waiting for the test results from the blood work and whatnot. And she was saying, depending on what the blood work is, she might raise my estradiol to 3 tablets a day instead of 2, which I'm not sure if it's going to be 5 milligrams or 6 milligrams, or if I'm going to stay on 4 milligrams. But since I have been taking everything, I noticed I've been sleeping better. My breasts are starting to go back up in size, which is the bra I'm wearing is fitting a lot better. It's a push-up bra I'm wearing, like a teaser push-up kind of a thing, but it's fitting a lot better than what it did last week, like a week ago when I wore it last. Yeah. I noticed my female voice is more not slipping. Other than that, internally I can feel a big difference. It's like a big relief. My sex drive has gone down. I can feel a big difference. My breasts have been painful today. Yesterday they were a little itchy. The left side was itchy, but today the right side has been painful right through here, so that's good. That tells me they're growing, which is, I really need this. Other than that, the doctor is saying when people are on, doesn't matter if male to female, female to male hormones, your vitamin D levels will be low. Oh yeah, vitamin D levels will be low, especially here in Utah where I live. I think especially in Utah, like especially at this time of the year, it will be lower regardless, because the positioning of the sun and whatnot. So she prescribed me vitamin D, but it was 4,000 international units. what was prescribed, but they only have 5,000, so it wasn't filled because we're going to contact her and find out what she wants. But they're saying it's over the counter, so they don't know if the insurance will pay for it or not. We're going to try and see. But if you get vitamin D3 at Walmart, it comes with 250 soft gels, 500 international units, so that's about like $10 or something around there, which that's cheaper than it over time than when I calculated if I did the prescription version. So, which I still have some vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is what you want to take. That's what I've been taking every now and then, but more lately. Vitamin D is good for your breast health, and calcium. They should be taken together. Other than that, my arm muscles are the same, but I noticed right through here, just slightly, there's more, seems like, not this side as much, but this side right through here, I noticed a little slight bit of fat in there. I noticed the fullness in my face starting to go back to like fuller since Wednesday. I noticed that. Other than that, no other significant health changes. So, and she was also saying for the progesterone, or progesterone, doesn't matter if you take 7 tablets a month, 7 tablets, a lot or a little, 10 tablets, doesn't matter, it's still gonna do the same thing. That's what she was saying. So I decided for right now to take half a tablet a day until I get other things situated, money-wise, whatnot, to help make things last longer. So, and let's see here. I still want a girlfriend. Redhead, especially redhead. I like the darker redhead color a lot more, like a natural dark redhead, more than the light redhead. That's what I'm attracted to, is what I've been noticing. I'm more attracted to dark colored redheads. So, yeah. Other than that, I still want to get pregnant and want the surgery. My doctor asking if I plan on surgery or not. And I just said eventually. So, she knows everything that's been going on and whatnot. So, other than that, see. Because I explained to her, because I ran out of my prescriptions, how my breasts went down in size. And I said, they have gone down in size. And she was like, just a bit. She's like, my doctor's awesome. Like, she's awesome. She's like the kind of person that could be your best friend. Like the best friend you can never lose ever, no matter what happens. Even if you do the stupidest thing in the world. Yeah, she's a person like that. She's very understanding, and she's actually learning more than what she went to school and everything. She's one of the best doctors I've ever seen. So, and the clinic she's opened is specifically for a trans individual clinic, for the health care for trans individuals, and OBGYN care, specifically just for that. And it's her own clinic that she's running herself. So I think that's awesome here in Utah. So if any of you see this video and want more to know about that, if you live here in Utah and you need someone, a doctor, I can give you the information. So if you could private message me or whatnot. Yeah. And the next time I see her, it would be next year. And yeah, my breast health is good. When I seen her, there's no issues there. So that's good. And she won't check down there. She won't. So yeah. And I have issues with anyone else but myself messing with down there. So I'm glad she didn't check down there, but yeah. But when I do get surgery, she will check down there when that time comes. So yeah. Other than that, there hasn't been any significant big changes. I feel a lot, I mean like 100% better being on the prescriptions than being off them. So other than that, I'm happy, really happy. I'm just hoping this acne goes away quickly, because I know it's going to, being on the prescription, but I hope it goes away faster. I know it does like help a little bit with the Asperger's, but not much. Like sleeping part, yes, it helps. And I also noticed how I've been sweating more lately since I was taking the progesterone and everything together. I've been actually sweating a little bit less, especially in the underarms, slightly less. But as I keep taking it, the effect is gonna be more. So hopefully, my breasts continue growing, get there, and if I have any more changes, significant ones, hope it's my hips go up a little bit, and my butt go up a little bit. Just the shape, like down here, the shape, so when I wear pants, it doesn't stick out in the back. Like it sticks out about like this far on some pants, and some like still sticks out instead of curving around like this. I'm hoping my down here would change to that shape so pants fit better. That's a big thing I'm hoping. Other than the discomfort in my breasts, I'm just really happy, and mine's more clear than all this that's been going on. But I still need to make the appointment so I can get the other part, so I can start getting money and whatnot coming in. That's a big issue right now, because I'm already on insurance and whatnot, so I think that would help with everything else. So with my situation and whatnot, so I'm doing the best I can with my scoliosis. It's still causing pain. Nothing I can do about that. It's a little bit right through here. Mostly it's been down here. The pain's been. So hopefully that will help with everything. Getting things going and whatnot, so I can get the rest of this all situated. Well, other than that, yesterday was November 20th, was National Transgender Day of Remembrance, which is, it's 4 years of me being on the prescriptions and whatnot. Not perfectly taking it all time, and there's like kind of hard with it all, but I didn't plan it to be that day, just randomly happened like that. It was because when I did start HRT, I got it filled on a Friday, and the next day was a Saturday, and I took it early in the morning around, I think it was like it was like around 8 o'clock, I think. Something like that. I took the prescriptions. Then it ends up it was National Transgender Day of Remembrance. And I didn't realize it at the time until I was watching a video on YouTube. And I was like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, so. And I do plan on doing more videos. Even though they've been really late. I just need to upload them is all. So, well, until next time, comment, rate, and subscribe, and click the link down there to check out my blog. And one last thing, the story I've been writing, I've been kind of on chapter 9 for a while. The story won't be done this year by the way it's going, but I'm still working on it here and there, so that's going good. So yeah, when it's done, whatnot, I'll let you know and whatnot. So when that time comes, so yeah. So last advice I can give you is just be happy to be you, no matter what your body type and shape it is, your age, whatnot, what you have, what you don't have. Just be happy to be you. I know it's hard. I've gone through it. I've gone so much through it that it's really hard to accept yourself for you until you get to that point years down the road with transition, and it gets easier. So that's the last thing advice I can say. Just be happy to be you, even if your body's not the way you want it. If you have really small breasts, no breasts, or if you gain large breasts, no matter waist size, body type, age, just be happy to be you and inspire other people to accept themselves for themselves and to be themselves, and encourage them to help society and everything get along with all this that's been changing in the United States. All this big changes that's been happening. Just do your best to accept everyone, is all I can say. Yeah.